Well, hello and welcome to StarMade. This is Jimadism Total Notary Channel StarMade Compact Tutorials. So, I heard you wanted to make efficient ships to jump off in space, going around and get around fast. For that, the jump drive is very necessary, and today I will teach you how to use it. The jump drive takes huge amounts of energy to use, so you will need a huge energy system to use this efficiently. For small and medium ships, I recommend you have an energy system that can support to load your jump drive module or computer constantly. If you can't afford that much energy, if you have a really big battleship, you can do like this. You basically have a huge battery that lets you load the jump drive system once and of course use for your weapon systems and whatnot. But once again, for big ships that's different. For most ships you will need to have a system that you can load constantly. Now spawn your jump drive computer. The jump drive computer works with the jump drive modules. You need at least one jump drive module in order to use your system. If we have this, we can see no energy problems, but it takes really long time to load this. And while maybe this is standard for really big ships, like really big battleships and such, but for small and light ships like this one, this is too slow. So we will need more. Like this, for example. If we go in here and try to load this up, we see that we precisely load our energy system to its capacity while still being able to load this in one go. And it's loaded. To use this, you just aim for a direction you want to go to, right click and hope that you don't jump into a sun or jump into some, I don't know, pirate station. To avoid this, you just go into navigation, set or load a waypoint you already gone to before, or you can go into the galaxy map and selecting somewhere to go, like we want to go here. So we click on plot path to current. Then we can load our jump drives, aim any direction, and it will still go to the waypoint. Confusing, huh? But that's really cool. And that's the basics about how to use the jump drive systems. Now, to generally speaking about a jump ship, it's usually a ship that is meant to go around. And if you look here, whoops. Alright, yes, if you look here, you can see the ratio to mass of the thrusters here down in the menu are saying 1.1. That means that our top speed will not be that fast. If we want to reach server top speed with only using our thrusters, we will need to have thrusters enough to take us up to the point where it says 2.5, like now for example. Now we can reach the server top speed, which is 225 in this server, which I think is default settings. Now, one more thing to make your get-around ship is that you can calibrate your thrusters. If you go in here, you can go to thrusters, and now you can change the acceleration more to forward and backward and less to spinning around. This will mean that you can accelerate to top speed forward faster, but sideways will not be as fast. But for a get-around ship, this might be something you like to do. So, see how fast we can reach forward. As well as load our jump drives. Remembering, using the engines and loading the jump drives at the same time costs much energy. Make sure to have a stable energy system to base this on, or a big power battery. Now, your ship is very vulnerable, so you want to defend it. The first step to defending your ship is to have a radar jammer. Using your radar jammer will cost much energy. Turning this on and loading the jump drives at the same time. Let me just restore. causes large amounts of energy, so make sure your energy system supports it. The second step to defending your ships against pirates and whatnot is to cover the whole ship in, do you see what this is? It's advanced armor. No, don't look closely. You see here? Master ratio went down to 1.1 again. We go into the ship and you can see that the load time for the jump drives is much longer, and suddenly it takes more energy. We can't do it anymore. We can't have the radar jammer and load the system at the same time. Also, our acceleration is much more sluggish. Do you know why? Advanced armor is heavy, or crystal armor. It's also heavy. A heavy ship will have slower jump drives because it requires more energy to basically get your ship into hyperspace and make a jump like this. So if you want to have a jump ship to go around, it's better if you go with hull as the most heavy. Hull and blocks that are very light. So hull gives you a basic protection, but you can see we can still have the radar jammer on and load the jump drive to, whoops, almost 100%. But you see that the hull blocks also weigh some. So as your ship is getting bigger and bigger, you need to add some more of those. And you see what happened now? The ratio to mass went down anyways. So what do we need then? We need more thrusters. And on it goes. So smaller ships jump faster, less protected ship jump faster. So you can see now that the ship is now better. We can do it. The jump drive is not as fast as it was before, but almost as fast. So you have to balance your ship and to make the most efficient jump ship. Now I beg you to realize when you make a specifically jump ship, you must realize it won't be facing combat. Or should not be facing combat. So you will want to focus on evasive system. And a tips from the coach. Motherboards are a great building material for this application. Because you know what? They don't offer protection, but they also offer almost non-weight. For example, the Permacloaker, the GI submarine released on the docks, are mostly built with motherboards. Well, mix that up with some hull and you are good to go. I will build this fish. Well, mix that up with some hull and you are good to go. I will release this ship on the docks when it's finished, just like with the miner. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial of how to make jump ships and how to work with the jump drive modules. Untitled Chapter signing out.